Once again, this is not Incident 2, nor is it Incident 3, nor is it Incident 4. But before we get into the video, two things. One, I've noticed that gay people have been using that song. I don't know what the title is, I'm just going to call it This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. Which it's a movie I haven't seen in over a year. But that's sort of right. From what I remember, the whole point of that song, and I guess the film in general, is about accepting freaks, right? So when a gay person uses that song to sort of convey their gayness, that's homophobic, because you're calling yourself an outcast, you're calling yourself a freak. Anyway, the second thing is, I just want to see if this is real. Okay, maybe it doesn't. Oh, no, it's real. For some reason, Matthew Patrick has interviewed Anthony Fauci, and he sort of photoshopped Fauci into like Freddy Fazbear and Among Us. I'm gonna get this cringe off my phone. There we go. But this is school on Friday, the 12th of November, 2021. So we go to arts for thing, and guy sits next to me, and despite the fact I didn't really do anything to fault him, when we were going back, he moved his bags, and he sat where Buscemi was sitting. So we moved Buscemi's bag onto what his seat was, next to me. So Buscemi decided, screw it, I'm just gonna sit there. And he sits there and he's like, oh, fine. And then he shoves his fist into my face. He doesn't punch me, but he like pressed really hard on my face with his fist. So let me think, what's next? When we got back, I went to get changed, and people said, "Don't want to do it when you're getting changed," because it turns out that yesterday they'd actually changed the rules so that you don't have to get changed. You don't have to bring in your regular clothes. And here's what I think happened, because people just are saying, "Ah, oh, why do you expect me to remember the exact time?" I don't expect you to remember the exact time. I think it should be pretty obvious. I've got a crap memory, but I've like, if I heard it, I would have been able to tell you what time it was. I think that it happened in the assembly. Problem is, and I know that it was supposed to be a remembrance assembly, and all usually that's how they get messages across for the assemblies. um, but so yeah, I explained we didn't see the assembly yesterday. Oh, but you're the only one in your form class that, whatever. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But whatever. I decided I wasn't going to get changed, so it didn't, and then I was going to, like, where we go for break, but then the bell went, so I went to general, and the teacher was taking too long, so I decided, screw it, I'm going to get changed. Got changed, and by the time I came back, they were in. At lunch, I was supposed to go to the media teacher, but I'll get to that later. I had went into the my mentor's room and reported what Buscemi had done. And I am saying it right now, I'm justified in doing that. Any disputations that anyone wants to make against me being justified in reporting Buscemi, put them in the comments and I'll explain why that is not true. Like, I'll think of an example. Hold on. But when you hit Jack, what about it? That is completely irrelevant because Jack wasn't there, and the only involvement that Buscemi had in it was that he was offended on Jack's behalf. Like, Jack wasn't offended; he was just angry. But whatever. So reported him to the teacher. Teacher emailed the form teacher, and then I went to talk to media teacher. But he was busy with a student, so he said, "You free next period, or well, period after media?" No, I have toilet jetty. Right, see me last period then. Um, and went out. The my form teacher had passed us. Then he came back to us and said, "If any of you see Buscemi, tell me to come see him." And also the head of year as well. And immediately they all went, "Dylan, did you report Buscemi for something?" "Yeah." "Oh no!" What? Hold on. "What are you doing for, Dylan? What do you do?" And then I explained it. That's nothing worth reporting. Really? Is it not? Well, considering it's assault, then what do you constitute it? It's not assault, Dylan. Really? It's not assault? Considering he hurt me like that, literally caused physical pain. I didn't actually say that, but I guarantee if it did, they'd say you're just weak. When it comes to, I don't even know the word is, but when it comes to just me, they're very hypocritical because the way I see it, it's a cycle. I did something negative to them, so they didn't hate me. That's fine. But then thinking about hating me makes them hate me even more. And that makes them hate me even more, and so on and so forth. It just keeps on rolling into a ball of hatred, and that ball of hatred is going to collapse into a hatred singularity. And yes, I am directly coming off of what Marcus has said in a video before, but I mean, I'm right when I say that it will collapse. They will end up screwing up like they have done now. They have literally tried to justify me being assaulted. And they're using Jack as both ammunition and a shield at the same time. Which you just can't do, especially since Jack wasn't even there. But used to do that, and then you also say, "Oh, Dylan Sims for Jack." Weird. Anyway, went for toilet duty, and I've been replaced. And it's the same guy replaced me last week, but I thought it was just a one-time thing, and then asked, "So, are you permanently doing this period now, or what?" No, just this week. I didn't say this, but what about last week? So, I just went back to study, and then when I came to the next period, I had to go all over the school looking for the media teacher, and then I found him, um, because he's helping me get possibly 6 months of Amazon Prime for free. No, I'm not sucking his dick. There's a website called studentbeans.com, BEANS, spelled like the food. And they do like sales for stuff. One of them being 6 months of Amazon Prime Student for free. And what he did was, it turns out that the, you know why that you have your C2K en.net email, and then there's like at school dot ni.com or something. It turns out it even gets bigger than that. I'm gonna create. I don't like saying the name of the school, so I'm gonna create a fake name for the school. So for me, it's D Hamilton, 3 numbers, at thamescollege.ni.seh.org, I think. So I was supposed to get an email for like creating an account, but last time I checked, I haven't got it. Anyway, Paths of Glory, universally positive ratings, watched on BBC, directed by Stanley Kubrick, Kirk Douglas. It's crap. This is Twitter as of 6 p.m. I'm in Bar's new videos live, first video in like 8 months, so I'm very nervous. Like and subscribe to my middle wife. In just under 2 hours, so Christopher Lee Part 2. Whoops. I have a feeling that there's going to be a Part 3. I haven't seen the video yet, because he uploads it. He uploads it at 9 o'clock, like he starts streaming the video. And I clicked off it.
I designed the Always pan to replace 8 pieces.
He starts streaming the video at 9 o'clock, and because he's streaming it, don't know how long it's gonna last, so I just don't bother clicking on it because I go to bed an hour after that. You may call me a pussy, but you know what? At least I'm not tired 24/7. But I drink Monster allergy. Yeah, I know. With your fruity Monster, you fruit. This is proof you have a. Okay. Cock, massive cock, but massive respect to your grandfather and God bless. This sounds horrendous out of context. Starting in 10 minutes. Starting now. We continue with part 2 of the life story of Sir Christopher Lee. Stock Bros, what apps / sites do you use in exchange? I like retweet that last night. Hey, what's the communist holding? Great podcaster, by the way. You should follow him for based on Red Pill content, and check out the project's official Twitter account at Flux NFT. Ah, sweet, it's Schizofred. I can't do a Peter Griffin impression because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Ah, there we go. Gotax, then Shadman, let's put together a prayer circle for Notch. According PewDiePie, emails, long, stone toss, etc. manifesting. I can't say directly what I want to happen because Twitter, but well, I hope they follow in Gotax and Shad's footsteps. Elmo, people who pray for my death be like, you for death. By the way, the person, here it is.
Oh, sweet, a schizo meltdown.
I thought Peter pronounced sweet is sweet. Whatever. Person involved, change your ad and run away. Protect, have a quote retweet is stronger than your hex. Learn different magic. Please drop the metaphor. I'm also quite ashamed of the fact that I immediately knew that it was a Family Guy reference. Suntoss is really the only person that deserves to make money from this. You buy a Monkey or Lion NFT developed by the Deep State for money laundering purposes when you can make Reddit so mad they actually die. Forks the only NFT to purchase enables users to own the libs. POV, you told your followers you're selling NFTs. Fork NFT collectors after Stone Toss gets assassinated by Mossad for his crimes. Illegal opinions. The only people missing here are those that are missing out on getting them sleep forks. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But whatever, also this guy, if it was like he uncovered the truth or something, something that he wouldn't get arrested for here, then they should let him go. Right, see Cam Rittenhouse? I already said I know nothing about it, but I'm just going to show this Freedom Tunes bit. It just opened my mind into, well, you'll see.
Okay, so a thief, a domestic abuser, and a convicted child rapist all walk into a BLM riot. They try to murder a 17-year-old and he shoots them in self-defense.
Whoa! That poor child rapist, man!
What? How in what world could you possibly...
Shh, hey, I got this. Okay, so the convicted child rapist who threatened to murder a teenager several times?
What about him?
He's kind of like... Voldemort.
No, this cannot work. No, son of a bitch!
You know what? Seamus doesn't have the right to use that song that he used there. So, don't take me down. I'm also going to show this other bit because that's literally all my knowledge about the Rittenhouse case comes from, this video here.
Did you ever hear the story of Kyle Rittenhouse?
Who's that?
Whoa, there's no way you know the story of Klansman Kyle. The white supremacist media covered that up.
Legend has it, Kyle will shoot you just for hitting him in the head with his skateboard and trying to take his gun.
Whoa, no way!
And on this site, 1 year ago today...
What'd he do?
Shut up! I'm trying to listen. He was being chased by a mob, and didn't act like a Marvel movie character.
I've seen a lot of Marvel movies, and in the part where the good guy gets framed, he drops the gun and puts his hand up in the air.
But not Kyle. All it takes to set Killer Kyle off.
Clearly thought I didn't see Captain America: The Winter Soldier, where Captain America doesn't surrender. Maybe I missed that part where he does, but I'm pretty sure the whole point of that film was to be based. It was a pretty libertarian film, and if it weren't for Avengers: Infinity War, it would be my favorite Marvel movie.
Is a mob of riding leftists chasing him down until he has nowhere left to go. And that's when he shoots only the people threatening him without harming a single other person.
It's not true. It can't be true.
Get it together, man. In fact, some people say that in this exact spot, at this time of year, Kyle is known to show up.
Got you guys.
Thank you so much for watching.
So literally that's my only knowledge of what has happened, and if that's correct, then yeah, Kyle should be found not guilty because everything he did was in self-defense. But I don't believe that he is either guilty or not guilty because I just haven't done any actual research. Oh, I think I've already looked at this. Oh, there's gonna be more people protesting about the anti-gay zones or whatever. Every single guy from Mean Girls came out as gay. As they should be, to be honest. That's BuzzFeed, that's screwed up. Don't. I've never seen Mean Girls. Let me just look at the cast. So, Jonathan Bennett, Daniel Francis, Rajiv Surendra, Tim Meadows, Diego Clayton-Hoff is gay? Neil Flynn, Lauren... Okay, I don't think Lorne Michaels is in Mean Girls. Lorne Michaels is the creator of SNL, and anything that has a very slight connection to Saturday Night Live, Lorne Michaels produces. Like, because Amy Poehler was in SNL, anything Amy does gets produced by Lorne. And that's the same thing goes for anyone else. Anyway, Daniel DeSanto, Dwayne Hill, and every single male extra are all gay. Yeah, I'm calling BS.